back into the video, and today in this video I'm going to be doing a Fiat 500 car tour. And the only reason I'm doing this is because, one, I haven't long bought a Fiat 500 and I'm loving it, and also because when I was looking for a Fiat 500 I always watch videos, and I think I ran out of videos to watch because I felt like I watched every single Fiat 500 tour there was on YouTube. And I was like, what about if I make my own, so that's an extra one for somebody to watch. 1.2, I think it's the lounge version. I'm just going to get straight into the video and show you what's inside the car. This isn't bragging about my car, this is just showing you the sort of interior and stuff about the car, just because, as I said, I just watched tons and tons of videos on it. Enjoy this video and let's get straight into it. So this is the steering wheel, and this is like the front sort of look that you get when you look over. And I'm just going to do little bit by little bit, just because when I watched car tours I just wanted to see what all the buttons did, just wanted to go through it all because it was really cool. So I'm just going to start off with this, the key in. This is what my key looks like. It's just black, it has a little case on it, and I love it because it's got like central locking and stuff, because my other car didn't. So that's without the engine actually on. All the buttons come up and they should go off. There we go. And I'm just going to turn it on. When I've turned it on, it's showing here that my handbrake is on down here. That's what that means. And then over there, that's just showing me that I haven't got my seatbelt on. What I like about this is it's really big and it's really easy to see the amount of fuel that you've got left. So I've got just about half a tank left. It tells you the date and the day, it tells you the time, how many miles you've done, and this is like the temperature of the car. I'm not too sure about how to use that really, but it's got a little dot on it. And then this tells you how fast you're going, which is really nice because it's really big. And also on the end, on this little bit here, on the end here, you can press it. So when I press it, it comes up, there we go, how much like consumption you use and your average speed and travel time from A to whatever. This little button here, I'm not too sure, I think that's something to do with your lights, because this is like a light. I think that's how you like move your headlights up and down if it's like looking at the floor too much. But this car it's also got Bluetooth. So if I start off with the steering wheel area, so here you have your wind wipers, which obviously just kind of go up and down. If you pull it this way, it sprays the front of the car and does that. And I'm going to see if I can show you the back. For the back, you push forward like that, so it should, there we go, do that to the back of the car as well, which is quite cool. And then this side is pretty simple, it's just your indicators, and that also comes up here and makes that really nice sound that I love. And your lights also here, you just turn it like that. I think it has day running lights anyway, but that's your normal lights, and then you push out for your main beam, and your main beam comes up with that little blue light. That's really annoying when it stops like that. We have this, which is the Bluetooth, which was on about. You can connect your phone to your car, which I find really awesome, because you press this button and you talk to the car. So you say like press it, and then you say call, I don't know, call mom for example, and it will call whoever you ask. Here is a mute button. This is for the sound. And then over here on the other side of the steering wheel, these are like the channels. So if you want to go like capital, or like, you know, you want to change the things, or if you have a CD in and you want to change the track, it's just like the main button, and the stuff comes up on there. So you can go on like your phone book, your last calls and stuff like that. And that, I don't really know what that does. Yeah, I'm not sure what that does actually. If you know, let me know in the comments below. And then obviously you have your horn, just like over here, and I just think it's a really neat steering wheel. It's really lovely, and I got it in the nude, which is really lovely. So if we move on over here, we have the like CD player and all the tunes. These you can change it to like favourite channels or whatever. So like number 1 would be capital, number 2 is like heart, and then I've got like radio 1 and all that. That's pretty good. Whenever it comes up, when you find your channel, you just hold it in until it makes a beeping noise, and that will save it. And then here you have where you put your CD in, which I've got a CD in now. And this is also for changing like the track, and this is for the volume. This is really for like your passenger really, I think, because you can mostly do it all on your steering wheel. And then from here you've obviously got your like air vents, where like, you know, hot air or cold air comes in. Also, this is all the dials, so this is just, you know, cold or hot, whatever you're feeling that day. And this is just like your fan. What I also found cool that I didn't know, to activate your air conditioning, you just press this in, I think, yeah, press it in, and this little light comes up, and that means that your aircon's on, which is quite good because I didn't know that before. This is your setting whether or not you want like new air coming in or new air coming out. I think it's better to leave it on that setting that it's on now. And this is just, you know, if you want it on your front screen or wherever you want it. I love having it either on that one where it comes to your face and feet, or on that one depending on the weather. This is for your back window. If that's steamed up, you just press that button. This is a start and stop button, which a lot of people don't use, but I really like using it. It's so when you're in traffic and you take your car out of gear, then it'll just cut your engine out, and just to put it back on, just put your foot back on the clutch, because obviously you'll change into gear 1. And that's really good because it helps save fuel and stuff. And then here, which some people find weird, is actually my windows. So I actually like having it here because on the side over here, instead of the windows, this is to do my mirrors just on the side. My gear stick, and I love my gear stick because it has a lot of them don't. It has this little blue like cap sort of thing over it, and it really goes with the whole like look. Before I forget, these buttons here, this is for city steering, which I do not use because I don't live in like a busy city. This is in case you want your steering even lighter than it is. This is my hazard lights, and there seems to be a fault with a lot of Fiats that hazard lights don't work, and mine do not work, and I've only had this car 2 weeks and it does not work, so I'm getting that fitted soon, and that's under like warranty, so luckily I don't have to pay, but that's a common fault, so I'll check your hazard lights just in case you're buying a car. This is your fog lights, which is pretty easy. You just press it in like that, and then it comes up here with this little light. I have a little Groot because he's so cute, and I don't know, I just really think he's cute. And then down here we just have an aux cable, a lead, you know, to plug your phone in, and then you have a little like cigarette lighter, but I would use that for my sat nav. And you have like 2 little cup holders in here, but I just keep chewing gum, and I also keep my little Groot down there, which is quite cute. The secret pocket is down here, and I just keep my gym card in there, and that's really cool because I just think it's a really cute place to keep it, or if you need loose change or anything that you want. And also, before I move on to like over there, I'll just show you down here, and this, as I said, this is for my mirrors. And then down here I have a little thing, and it just has loose change in it, just in case, like for car park. My sunnies in there, and these are just from Primark, but I need to get some proper ones eventually. Here you also have a cubby hole, or whatever it's called, and this has just got my Fiat manual in it, with all like recovery details and whatever in it. And I also just have like a tangle teaser down there in case I need to brush my hair, like a slidey thing rather than a glove box. And I just have my CD, which I'm using is now 99. I've got my sat nav in here, and I've also got wipes. I've got wipes because this car gets quite grubby because it's like a nudie colour, and you need to wipe it quite a lot just to keep it clean. And I have like my sat nav and just like little bits and bobs in there that I need. And for the seats, it's black and they have white on it, and I love how they have like circle heads instead of like, you know, this normal square heads, which I think is really nice. And the back has quite a lot of space as well. I'll have to get out and show you that properly, but yeah. So to get in the back, you just kind of pull this up and push it forward, and then in the back there's quite a lot of space as well. The seats are very similar to the front, but yeah, there's quite a lot of space in the back, which I really like, bearing in mind it's quite a small car anyway, but I think it has quite a lot of space in what it is. And then for this, you just kind of pull it out, and then you have to pop your key in this. When I first filled it up, I looked like an idiot trying forever to try and get that out. But for the boot, you just press this button to unlock it and just pull it up. And because it's been easy to have tons of chocolate in my car, I have a hairdryer just because I'm practicing hairdressing and I need it in there. And I just kind of have, you know, a little organizer in the back with like screen wash and, you know, stuff that I need in there, like de-icer and everything like that, and some snow boots. And it's quite a small boot, but I think it's big enough for what you need, which is nice. And this is like the angle that you have of the car, which is nice. And this parcel shelf, my mum and dad laughed at it because it's so tiny, but it obviously just like hides everything from view and everything. I hope you enjoyed this video, and this was my Fiat 500 car tour. This is also a 2014 model, and I could not find a 2014 model on YouTube anywhere, so hopefully this helps you if you're looking for a 2014 model for your car. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this was more in detail enough for you, and if you have any questions, just pop them in the comments box down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.